division between Walter LAIKRE and Jakub CHROBOT. LAIKRE is from Sweden. CHROBOT is from Poland. I'm joined today by Chris Robinson, former Moscone Cup team member. How you doing, Chris?
What's up, Eric? It's going to be an awesome match.
Yeah, CHROBOT won the leg. Not too much info on him. He's coming in at a 647 Fargo, and LAIKRE is coming in at a 715 Fargo, which is very high for an under 17 player. So I'm going to give the Fargo edge, obviously, to LAIKRE in this match from Sweden. He had a 33rd place finish in a Euro Tour event. Again, very strong finish for a player of his age.
You said third place?
33rd. So final 64. But those are those are 256 player fields. So showing that he's capable of winning rounds even in men's events. Possibly under the tutelage of Marcus Schamat from Sweden. Walter's coming in with a 7-0 win in the first round. Actually lost the losers qualification round to Jack Beggs from New Zealand. Came back and qualified for the redraw with the 7-4 win against Max Benko, who's a very strong player from Russia. Go ahead, Chris.
Do you run into this 5, or do you try to draw out for the 5-3 combo? Well, I guess he goes into 5 there.
Yeah. Got a chance to combo in the 8 here. A lot of distance between the balls. Nice advantage is the 8's nice and close to the pocket. Any kind of hit on the left side of the 8 should be okay. Got to play it slowly, though, because if you play it with too much speed, the 2's going to leak out into the middle of the short rail. That's what happened there. Might play it over to the opposite corner pocket. Not quite. How's the carom looking, Chris? Not bad, I don't think.
Yeah, carom looks good. I wouldn't mind hitting a little bit of low left English from the way it looks. You might be able to hit the 2 all the way to where the cue ball is and come back up. But it's more about making the 4 ball here.
Yeah, ideal track for the 2 would be just kind of banking it up the middle and bring it all the way back down table. You get through all the balls? You did. That was a design shot there. Ended up getting a little thin. Feel like the angle's playing just past the side pocket. Might run into the 9 off the left long rail. Yeah, just worried about the position there and tough on the pocketing, so backed off. So first look at CHROBOT here.
If he wants to go aggressive, you get high right. Come in between the 10-3 and go back up for the 3 in the lower right-hand pocket. Hit it a little thick.
Yeah, gonna have to get saved by the 5 here. Maybe another carom for LAIKRE. Cue ball and the 2 ball are going to be moving to the right if he does play the carom. Only worry is that he might have to play it so thinly that the 2 kind of sticks on the short rail. It did. He's got the bank. Margin call here if he wants to get aggressive in the first rack, and immediately calls the bank, so we know what kind of player he is. Not afraid to go after it.
Yeah, I feel a bank is the correct shot, percentage-wise, and you're going towards the 3 position anyway, so I think it's a win-win.
Good shot. Heart of the pocket, no rails. Other semifinals being contested right now against Lin Chen Yen from Chinese Taipei and Mamri Revo from Estonia. Mamri under the tutelage of Dennis Grabe from Estonia. Always nice for these young players to have a good player to look up to, not only as a coach, but as a role model as well.
Yeah, I totally agree there.
You know, CHROBOT coming from Poland, he has a plethora of players that he might be attached to. Couldn't say exactly who, but I'm sure they all help him out. Gets kind of down long over the ball. Lean frame. Kind of reminiscent of Fedor Gorst a little bit.
Yeah, it's a common pool player build now.
Oh, Walter takes the first rack. Couple caroms, executed well. One safe air from Jakob. And Walter will be breaking in rack number 2.
Yeah, this whole event has been very fun to watch.
For sure, you know, it's the future of the game here with the juniors, and we have the best women in the world in the house. Men getting down to the Final Four now. All players in the Final Four haven't won a World 8-Ball Championship. So, tough to pick a winner there. Filler coming in as the on-paper favorite. He'll be playing Woo Kun Lin in the first semifinal matchup. Second semifinal matchup will be between Marco Teucher and can't remember the fourth player. Do you remember offhand, Chris?
Ryan Su?
Right, yeah, from Chinese Taipei. Nothing on the break for Walter, so Jakob will have his first offensive chance at the match here.
Yeah, good chance here. Does it pass the 6, you think, or is he going to use right English and come for the 2 in the left middle?
Kind of positioned in no man's land there. Playing safe here. Can bank the 2 up the middle and try to hide the cue ball behind the 10 or the 3. Decent speed on the 2. So left to return safe option for Walter. I like cutting the 2 into the 4 and playing the cue ball. Go ahead, Chris. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, just kind of coming off the left side of the 2, coming in between the 3-7. That's my thought process there.
Yeah, I like that play as well. Didn't get full coverage, but full distance. Jakob can look to make a similar play here. 2 ball's going to end up more over the corner pocket, so cue ball coverage a little more imperative here. Not bad. Looking to control the object ball a little more than the cue ball.
Does it pass the 5?
Tough to tell.
Eric?
Yeah, tough to tell how much of the pocket he has on the 2. He's not right down over it like he's, you know, recognizing the potting angle right away, so might not have the full pocket here. Few safe exchanges. Both players getting a chance to kind of calm the nerves in this semifinal match. Pressure mounting now in all tournaments that you're going to see, and all matches that you're going to see over the next couple days. Jakob looks pretty young to me, younger than 15. Walter looks like he's pushing closer to 17. But both of these players will have multiple more years in the junior championships.
Yeah, it looks like a slight competitive difference as far as comfortability on the table. But I think that just comes with experience, and they're going to gain experience from this event as well.
Good save there from Walter. Full ball coverage here. Jakob's going to be going for the jump cue. Can pocket it off the 4. Might even be a little higher percentage if he actually tries it off the 4. Playing decently big, going to the right. There it is. Nice shot there.
Going for under the 10 with the cue ball here? Or are you trying some different approach?
I like it. Could try to run the cue ball into the 6 and use the 7-9 as blockers going the other way, but I like your play. Just left it open. Walter made a bank in the first game. He's got a shot at another one here. Cue ball's going the right way for position. So again, I think it's worth the value here. Well, backed off this time. Going for the lock-up safe. A little thin. Tricky spot here for Jakob. Did you consider the cross bank here, Chris?
Yeah, I would.
Looks like
but
yeah.
I might also just play the 3 to the middle of the table and leave the cue ball up table.
Oh.
Did he double kiss that?
Oh. Didn't quite see. Look possible. If he did, it's very lucky that it went in.
You can watch this again. No.
I think he just caught it clean. Yeah. Oh, first pocketing error from Jakob. Caught a roll though. If he jumps at it, it's gonna have to be a jump combo, thin cut into the side. Have to get the cue ball up and down very quick.
Yeah, I like the way he's kicking this here.
Yeah, very tough to get the cue ball up and down that quickly, never mind maintaining some kind of precision on pocketing it. Oh, nice try. Gets a roll back, nothing offensive for Jakob here.
Yeah, like
Trying to go behind
the 9-7, and then the cue ball behind the 10. That would be my move. What would be yours?
Yeah, same. Anytime you have a ball near a rail like that, and you can kind of play into the angle of the ball near the rail, that's going to be a pretty high percentage play, just like that. Nice shot.
Yeah, real sweet there. It's only left to 1 rail here.
Looks like he's going at it 2 rails. Low percentage chance to make the 4 in the top right. Top left, pardon me.
What's cue ball doing off the 10? No. Still sold out though. Good attempt.
Yeah, good opening chance for Jakob now. And as we were mentioning in the last match, you know, these Fargo differences aren't there for nothing. On paper favorite in this match is LAIKRE, so Jakob's going to have to kind of assert himself early here, and chances like this really have to be cleared up if he wants to get over the finish line in this match.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of the opportunities while you can.
Yeah, it looks like he's not afraid to play at a bit of a faster pace when the balls are there. Talented player, can see how by how he swings the cue. Decently solid fundamentally. Second miss though from Jakob. And these misses can start piling up real quick if he doesn't turn the tide here. Expect LAIKRE to get out in this 4-ball sequence here. And it'll be on Jakob to really kind of get himself back in this match early, not letting Walter pull away.
And just making sure he takes his time on this. So close to the cue ball there. Wow.
Yeah, for the amount of power he had to put in.
Looking textbook here.
So early lead for LAIKRE from Sweden. It'll be CHROBOT to break in rack number 3. Three o'clock round is going to be another junior round. Local time, New Zealand time. 6 and 8 will be the semifinals for the men's 8-ball. Women's 9-ball is down to the final. And that'll be played at tomorrow at 1 p.m. local time, Seming Chen against the winner of Rublin Amid and Christina Tkach. They're currently at 1 set each. In the redraw format there, it's a best of 5 sets. Race to 4, best of 5 sets, so long set.
Three ball down the side.
Crossing over the rack a little bit there, but 3-ball down. 7 balls on the right side of the table. Bit of congestion over there.
Do you see a reason to attack on this 1 ball, Eric?
Not really, and I think he recognizes that. It's going to play the cue ball behind the 5. Good shot. Two ball only has the top left, and really kind of hard to access the area. You need to be able to pocket the 2 in the top left. So they'll be kind of moving around for position here. Ideally looking for a chance to break it out, and it looks like it's coming now for CHROBOT. Is he too straight, or does he have a small angle going to the right? Hard to tell. Even if he doesn't,
it's slightly off. You could use the 2 to hold the 4 on the 4. There you go.
Yeah, good shot. Open up the 2 a little bit, but still not into an available pocket. If he hits the 1 here, it's going to clear the 8 out of the way for the most obvious pocket for the 2.
Yeah, the 1 doesn't play off of the 8 either, so it might stick there and sell out if you hit it. I like going 2 rails with this. With a little more speed though, no rail.
Okay, so another open table chance for LAIKRE, or for CHROBOT here. Got to get the cue ball in pretty small positions to pocket the 5. 4 is not really close to the 5, so there'll be some work to be done there. Wonder if he gets straight in on the 4, will he have enough angle? Will he be able to hit the 5 thinly enough? Looks like he thinks so. Tight window here, but I think it's there, particularly if you use some left spin to cut the 5 a little more.
Good shot there. Good cue ball. A little quick on that one, for sure.
Yeah, he had to load it up with left and then just deflected the cue ball a little too much. And you're right, the quick movement kind of overhit the speed and increased the deflection.
I wouldn't be mad at trying for the bank here. A little bit of low right stun draw.
Yeah, it looks like he is, and it's possible to get coverage from the 7 or the 8. He doesn't make the 5. Went all in with it. Nice shot.
Yeah, really good shot there. With a small angle to come over for the 7. Do you try to force it and go to the side, or do you just stay for the corner? I think I go for the corner, right?
I was thinking side, but we'll see what he likes. Yeah, he's not afraid to hit the ball. Nice shot.
Yeah, real good stroke there. Maybe even draw back a little bit from the 7. Just like that.
Looks like the tide of this match is heavily favoring LAIKRE. But Jakob's job will just be able to get his first game on the board. Can see that he's capable. Just a few missed balls in the first racks here. Has to settle himself. Any player at this stage of the tournament is more than capable. They've won multiple rounds up until this point. Walter will be breaking in rack number 4. Mainray Revo is ahead 3-1 against Lin Chen Yang in the other semifinal. I think Revo has been close to the final, if not in the final of the under 17 before. So look for that. If these matches continue to trend the way they are, look for that to be a marquee matchup in the final. Christina Tkach has won the second set on the women's side. Ahead 2-1 overall in the semifinal. Pretty good power on the break, but a little thin. Cut it too much. And again, getting a lot of congestion on the right side of the table here. Gonna need a little bit of right spin if he wants to kind of play the cue ball over properly onto the 2 onto the right side of the table. Good shot, good speed, perfect cue ball.
Four has to pass the 5 here, but does the 6 go off the 9 on the side potentially? Does you play the 6?
Yeah, I think off of it. Yeah, off of it or directly in. Depends on what angle he gets on the 5. He could run up the right long rail as well, from the 6 in the top left. Wants some angle going to the left here. Looks like he, yeah, just has slight bit. Preference call here. I think drawing over to the left is the safer play. Brings the 10 out of the equation.
Good stroke there.
Cue ball's kind of going the wrong way here, running into the 7. He can play it with a little more speed though, because if he using the 9. Good shot. Knew he could get through it enough.
Definitely the key shot in the rack here. Got to make sure this goes down. Use your extension if you have to. Both your physical extension and the extension of the shot clock.
Yeah, this will be a confidence booster for CHROBOT if he's able to run all the way out here. Starting from a very tough spot in the rack. Tough on the pocketing and the positional play on the 1 ball. He's done well to get through to this point. Just not there for him though. Just having to get that extension, broke his rhythm a little bit. Kind of a blind pocket back cut. Didn't leave anything. And you can see the urgency kind of coming in on his face there. It's natural. We've all been there. But, you know, all you can do is wait for your next chance at the table and put your best foot forward.
Yeah, a lot of times I have to tell myself, okay, well, did I miss the shot because of position, or I didn't miss the shot because I missed the shot, right? Because if you put yourself in constant tough shots, your position needs to get better. And having realized that from the U.S. Open that I just played in.
Yeah, especially under those matchroom conditions, cue ball controls really important. Looks like Walters had a lot of banks in this match. Looks like he's going to go for another one here. A little wide this time. Tough lead for
CHROBOT. To allow it to go wide. Yeah, I didn't see a point in going for the 7 with a slow roll.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to play safe at that point, you could have crossed it over to the long rail and back to the short rail. Really tough spot, though. Really nothing offensive. Near miss. But look for LAIKRE to take advantage here again. Bit of left spin, just hold the line of the cue ball coming back towards the 9.
9 on the side, and then it should be stop right here.
Back to CHROBOT for the break in rack number 5. Showed some promise in this rack, but missed a pretty makeable 7. Three more rounds of play coming up for you guys today. 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock local time.
Do you know how often they change the gloves there?
The refs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one of those weird
What are you
questions
getting
that
at?
pops up in my head. I'm not sure.
What are you getting at? There's too much chalk on the gloves already, so they need new ones, or they need to be laundered in between matches.
No, the thing that's wild about me is there doesn't have to be a reason for that question to pop in my head. I don't even understand. But but it just popped in my head, and I had to ask, and now I have to go find the answer.
Well, I, I do believe that chalk could wear off on the gloves, so I think the proper protocol is that I'm totally guessing here because I've never actually been an official ref, but maybe they give them 2 or 3 pairs at the start of the tournament, and they have to wear them accordingly. Either that or go home and do their laundry in between match days.
You just give one set of gloves at the beginning of the tournament and say, "Here you go." I like your theory better.
Yak up to break here. 7 ball down. Long shot on the 1. Not much on position for the 2. Tempting to want to play offense here, but I think it's just too tough. Option to cross the 1 up the middle and use the 3 6s blockers.
Yeah, I like your idea there, Eric.
Well, it's snowballing in a bad way for CHROBOT now. Pretty open rack for LAIKRE. Don't see too many problems here. Maybe the 8 not playing into quite a full pocket past the 10. As long as he can keep the speed down, he can use the right long rail to make that pocket bigger. Got a little on the wrong side of the 3 here, but if he draws back, I believe he can stay thick enough on the 4 to hold for the 5.
You're giving it some thought, though. He knows that he has to take advantage of all his opportunities here.
Oh, decided to power up and get back down table. Got enough speed to pass the 5. Looks like he does. Good shot.
You're not bad there. Decided to let a stroke out, and I always for that. 8 past the 10, Eric?
I think so. Probably going to be using the right long rail, so he'll want to favor having a little more angle on the 8, so he doesn't have to hit it at too high of a speed. Smart shot there, playing into the angle more, using the rails, using the angles.
Give me a little
Good
sharp
play.
there.
I recognize he had some angle going to the left, so just chose to avoid shooting hit 3/4 pocket into the shorter pocket. This will play well over. Undercut it. Well, that's the chance that CHROBOT needed.
See if he can capitalize.
Good shot. Up quickly. Pretty much perfect with the cue ball. Yeah, definitely a talented player. You can see by how he gets around the table and quick intuition. See by how he delivers his stroke. Not out of this one. Yeah, knew he missed it when it was. Knew he hit the rail just too high up. One of the first
Yeah,
real.
sometimes Eric, you can get your mind can kind of try and play tricks on you when you have a steep cut like that. Because sometimes, like, okay, well, last time I hit this one too thick, I'm gonna go thinner, or vice versa. He's got to trust your judgment for the most part. Make sure you follow through.
Yeah, totally. You get thoughts in your mind that, oh, I don't overcut this ball. Well, guess what happens? You undercut it. Just about being confident and kind of settling yourself and making sure you're on the right target when you pull the trigger.
Exactly.
Back over to Walter for the break in rack number 6. Shown some pretty good power. Looks like he's actually playing that cut over to the right long rail. Played it like that a couple times, trying to make the 1. That cut break kind of jams the balls up on one side of the table, which we've seen a few times in this match. A lot of traffic over on the right side again.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them trying to break from the middle or closer to, so that way they can give themselves a chance to run out. That's how I see it, though.
Very nice with the cue ball there. No chance for a jump. Looks like Walter's going to go 1 rail at this 1 ball. Very tough to judge these diagonal kicks. If the 2 or the 10 wasn't in the way, he'd be going 2 rails at this ball.
Oh,
Almost made it.
Shot.
Yeah, called it in that corner as well. Great effort there. Rewarded with a bit of a save here. Jakob could look to play the cue ball behind the 3, or 3 rails around back to the big cluster at the top end of the table. Nice shot. Taking away the jump again, taking away the most obvious rails again.
Yeah, gaining some momentum to try to get himself back into this match.
Yeah, you like 2 rails here, maybe 3. Short rail, long rail. Good try, and he's rearranged that area that was going to be tough to manage. So good chance for Jakob here. Might be just on the thin side to hold the cue ball. Recognize that, coming 2 rails back.
9 ball, where are you
nice
at?
Speed.
Okay.
Yeah, good speed. You're forced to play into the short side of the 5. Tough part about this is if you misjudge the speed, you're into a scratch.
Judged it well.
Yeah. Good shot. Would like to get the cue ball right around where it is now. Looks like he's going to come around 2 rails. I like this play. Run the ball when you can. Might have overhit it, though. Yeah, here comes the 9. Full ball hooked. Couple options on the kick safe here. I don't mind going to the long rail, trying to hit the 7 square and stop the cue ball behind the 9. Other one is off the short rail. Trying to involve the 8-9 somehow as blockers. Not there for him. So another very inviting chance for Walter.
Trying to clean this up. To go up 5-1 to get closer to the finish line of 7. Left English there. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, you would think if he was going to put some left on it, he would have gone over to this second rail and into the angle a little more. He's got the angle to come back for the side now. Could really be on either side of the 9, but I think he'll be playing to the low side, high side of it. Anything but straight here is okay. And got one of the worst angles, really. Can power through with some right spin. Yeah. Still an option to power through with some right spin and play over to the short side.
You wouldn't maybe try to draw this 2 rails out?
Well, that's a big stroke there. Nice shot.
Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, a couple times when he's had to let his stroke out, he's done well, showing that he's capable of controlling the cue ball even at power. Good recovery there from LAIKRE. He takes a 5-1 lead. Be CHROBOT break in rack number 7. Very nice. Mamrie Revo is up 5-2 against Lin Chen Yang in the other boys under 17 semifinal. Final of this division will be at 6 p.m. tonight. And you'll be able to catch that final on stream table number 2. CHROBOT going for the cut break as well. Covering the 1. Could see a real aggressive kick safe here from LAIKRE, but likely a push.
Where would you push here, Eric? Would you just go down by this bottom left diamond here on the short rail?
I don't mind leaving him some kind of challenge shot, like down by up where he's standing. Kind of tempt him into trying to pocket the 1. If he misses, you got a better chance to get something offensive off the miss. But looks like he's just gonna, yeah, similar. He didn't want to hit the 6 there. Just was trying to leave a different angle. I was thinking about leaving the angle by the right, top right corner pocket. This is makeable though for Jakob. He's going to be going at this. If he wants to get real aggressive, he can try to power draw the cue ball into the 4-8. Good shot. 10's not a winner, so he won't be playing over for the combo on the 10. Did he get the drawing angle to open up the 4?
I think he might have, but he might be hitting that bottom part of the 8. Interesting.
Yeah, just decided to back off there. Could try to bank the 4 across 2 rails behind the 5-9. He's called the corner. If he's actually playing safe, I'd hit it hard enough to get all the way back.
Good attempt there.
Hard enough to get,
Good shot.
yeah, hard enough to get decent coverage with the 5. Good enough that he has to kick at it. You want to favor kicking this ball 2 rails, catching the top side of it, giving yourself a chance to create some distance. Ball first, going to lead into leaving your opponent a shot more often. Pretty tight past the 8. If he doesn't like it, he can play the cue ball behind the 9. Or maybe even calling both in a 2-way attempt. Good shot.
Wow.
Got him locked up good now.
Yeah, good cue ball there. What's your angle for hitting this, Eric? Do you go 2 rails, top to the side, with some right English?
I think
maybe?
so. Yeah, I think the three rail one is pretty tough to judge, and I think it's playing a little tight. He is going to try the 3 rail one. See this one playing more towards the corner pocket. Oh, look at this!
Oh wow!
What a try! Huh?
Almost one for the highlight reels. Wow. Where's this cue ball going? Is it going to be behind the 9? No.
Yeah, not far enough. So, LAIKRE with pocketing test here. Combo looks pretty wired in the side, so he doesn't have to overhit it. Come all the way back off the short rail. Can kind of just play good medium speed down to the far end of the table.
Yeah, we're a little quick on that one. Maybe it was the shot clock.
Yeah, a couple. Yep. Yeah, a couple will be looking to stick the cue ball here. Some right spin, using the 10 as a blocker ideally. Not quite full enough. Good chance now for Walter. Be over the 8, but not. Cue ball's got some distance between the overball. Can draw the cue ball into the 6 here, try to slow it down. Not quite enough draw. What do you think here? All in on the 5? Just kind of have to. Safes are pretty tough. Bank, really? He's not afraid of the banks. About the 5th bank he shot in this set.
I like the cut because the 6 ball's right there if you make it. So leaving his opponent a good opportunity to get within 3 here. He has to stay down and follow through on this 5 ball.
Yeah, ominous signs here for CHROBOT. Standard 1 rail out here. Ideally wants an angle going into the rail. Looks like it's pretty straight, but he can still just have to take note of the speed a little more here, float it through. Good natural angle moving towards the 9 now. Pretty good performance from Walter so far. Definitely been some mistakes from CHROBOT, but he's taken full advantage. Only real makeable ball that he's missed was the 8 and rack number 6. But other than that, he's made some good offensive shots, displayed some good safe knowledge. He'll moved on to the hill now, be breaking in rack number 8 for the win.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Eric, is I think I'm gonna start incorporating a shorter bridge on my practice sessions and see how it affects certain shots. Because I've noticed a lot of the new age players, they really have that shorter bridge and they utilize that a lot. I think it's helps them control a lot more throughout the rack.
Yeah, well, and it lends to shortening your backstroke a little bit. Like if your bridge is closer, you're naturally going to shorten your backstroke. And I think, you and I kind of came from a school of being a little longer on the backstroke, kind of like bigger pockets. Feel the cue ball around with your stroke a little more. But now that the pockets are getting smaller, look at this. He's going from the middle here. Look for maybe practicing a break that he might try in the final. But yeah, I think with the pockets getting smaller now, that shorter backstroke and a little quicker motion, but still timed well is the way to go. It's definitely a way that can be effective. Pretty well in line for the combo here. 3 balls trapped between the 9-10. 10's not a winner on a combo. See what he has in mind here.
Played that really well.
Kind of forced to take the 10-ball combo here. You still stay at the table if you do combo the 10 in. It just spots on the head spot.
Got into that ball a little fast.
Yeah, underdrawn a little bit. Might consider playing safe. Still calling the 10. Calling the 10 on a carom and trying to hold the 3 as much as possible. It's caught a little thin. So, one more chance for CHROBOT.
Caught it
Like drawing into
sure.
the 5 here? Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be opposed to it, Eric. I really wouldn't. Because I think floating this is just a tough shot, and then the 5 on the side is also tough. So I wouldn't be opposed to drawing into it.
Yeah, that's what can happen if you don't hit those tough pocketing shots at enough speed. It's tough to really get a solid line on the cue ball on the way to the object ball over that distance. So good chance for LAIKRE to advance to the final. It's been a strong performance overall in this match. Look for him to be very competitive in the final as well.
Uh-oh, caught that one a little thick.
Look out. Looks like his opponent thinks he's okay. Yeah. And this 10 ball and Walter LAIKRE will be in the World Junior Under 17 final. Good display there. Final will be at 6 p.m. today. Got 3 more rounds of play for you guys. 3 o'clock local time, 6 o'clock local time, and 8 o'clock local time. Men's semifinal for the 8-ball and the World Junior Final for the under 17 and under 19 divisions. For Chris Robinson, this is Eric Horliston. Talk to you guys soon.